O fate of broken kingdoms, guide the hand of man again. Hear now the call unbroken, a voice across the land, where honor meets the sword edge and justice takes its stand.
The steel rings cold at morning, the crosswinds whisper true. The road of deliverance opens wide and every step feels new. Raise the shield, let courage burn. Kings may fall and fates may turn. Through the storm and bleeding sun, the tale of the lowborn has begun. Ride with the oath that binds our days. Through trial, through sorrow, lead us to tomorrow. Dominus, liberanos. Ride the line where truth divides. Face the tyrant, break his pride. Every choice a heavy stone laid upon a path unknown. Yet the will of common man shapes the world again and again. Raise the shield, let courage burn. Kings may fall and fates may turn. Through the storm and bleeding sun, the tale of the lowborn has begun. Ride with the oath that binds our days. Ride to the drums of YindyPlayZ.
Tenebrarum, the candle's flame will stay. Deliverance comes to those who stand and never look away.
I just want to make absolutely sure. Hello, hello, hello. Testing 1, 2. Hopefully that is a little bit better. There we go. Yes, because I'm on PC. The PC setting on OBS. Hello, how are we all doing? Someone's just kind of coming there. My text to speak obviously isn't working. There we go. Hey Riley, how you doing? I can see you now. So
At Riley Sadlex. There we go.
technical issues as always, but we're all here. It's all good. It's all a thing. So as I would just say, this isn't a repeat. Earlier this year, I did cover Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, round about the time that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 came out, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 was, I was interested in it, but I never got into the first game, so I decided, right, rather than spend, like, fool money, Milo, will get to you in a second, wheeshed. He's a bit impatient because he knows what's coming up. I have a special treat for you, Riley. You will very much appreciate this, but in a second. I'm being watched, for I am not alone this evening, but you will see why in a second. Yes, so Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. After I streamed the first one, I managed to actually get into it and really enjoy it. And I was like, right, I do actually want to cover Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 because I'm doing an end of the year roundup video, and I really wanted to include it. So that's why we're playing it tonight. But yes, all right, Milo, we will get to you. As I said, I am not alone this evening. I am joined, as always, by Milo, who is currently yiffing at me because he's not paying attention, and more importantly, not giving him what he wants. But, for you see, Milo has a little friend this evening, for I am looking after my sister's dog as well. One Maximilius. So, and we went to Pets at Home earlier today, and this was, in some ways, their Christmas present. I managed to get big, poofy, cheesy sticks that you put in the microwave. You soften them in water, put them in the microwave, and I swear this is like crack for dogs, as you will see in a second. So, right, boys, the pair of you, up. Come on, Milo number 1. Right, there he is. Max, where you at? Max. Now, Milo has a slight tendency to bully Max, and whenever you give Max a treat, Milo steals it. So, you move, number 1. Max, come on. Come on, Max. Alright, if I give you yours, Max has to get his. Okay? Paw. Other paw. Come a bit closer for the camera. So, right, and very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. And he's off. Right, Max. On you come. Maxie. Maxie, come on. Ah, no, Milo, you're not getting yours. You're not getting Max's, I should say. Hold on, I'll go get him. Max, come on. Come on. Come on. Milo keeps trying to steal his. Come on. There we go. So, this is Max. How you all doing? There we
At
go.
Riley Sadlex. Doggo's dog face.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Right, Max. Don't let Milo bully you, okay? This is yours. Merry Christmas. Don't just lick it. Take it. Take it. There you go. Right. Now move.
At Riley
So I can
Sadlex.
play the game.
Hi, Max.
Yeah. Riley says hi. So there we go. He'll probably sit and munch his next to me. So yes, Riley, as always, let me know the audio is working. I'm playing through the TV tonight, so hopefully, if I do this, then the game should start playing. So I have played a little bit of Kingdom Come 2, enough to get past like the kind of intro section. So for anyone who kind of played Kingdom Come 1, it's a really good story. One of the things that made me hesitant about it was actually Yahtzee's review, because although it makes a whole big thing of you could be stealthy, you could be charisma, talk your way through things, or you can be, obviously fighty. I like going with the talky sort of face of the party sort of character, and there's a scripted boss fight. You have to fight this guy in a Thunderdome at the end of Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, and it's a raw kind of skill check for your kind of like combat power, a bit like Auntie the Smaug in Dark Souls. And yeah, it's been a whole thing of in his zero punctuation, and that stuck in my head, and I was like, right, if I'm going for this boss, I really need to get all the best gear. I need to really skill up my combat, even though I'm a talky character, and I put all this kind of work into that. Finally got to the boss fight, and I swear, I poked him in the eye.
At Corinne
once.
Walls 5887.
Hello,
Hi
Corinne.
Max and Milo XXX.
Yes. Max tried to steal Milo. Milo tried to steal Max's
At
stick.
Riley Sadlex.
Yeah.
Music in game is slightly loud.
Cool. That's the sort of helpful tips, Riley, that we're all about here. So thank you. I will do this, and this will hopefully, if I go to volume mixer, and I turn down Kingdom Come Deliverance, hopefully that should work. So there we go. I didn't think this through. I'm going to have a sofa full of crumbs for the rest of the evening. So I've got one dog munching away down there and one dog munching away up here. So that's fine, as long as they're not fighting over the remains of a stick. So yes, this big massive boss character that, you know, I was building up in my head, poked him in the eye
Corinne Walls
once,
5887.
and he just folded.
Did you change my name?
No, I didn't change your name. You mean on YouTube? That's what you're signed in as.
At Riley Sadlex. Thumbs up.
Yeah, I don't have that power, sweetheart. So that's on your end. So, because Riley used to be Kevin, and I think you kind of changed yours as well. So, yeah. Me and the missus were both dyslexic, and the missus very much likes the way I spell her name. So, even though it's not technically the correct spelling, she insists that I spell her name my way. So that's the sort of relationship we have, isn't it, sweetheart? So, the only problem is I've got a new phone that has the whole AI thing.
At
where
Corinne
you can go,
Walls 5887. Loudly crying.
oh no, we'll find a way
At
to
Riley
change it back.
Sadlex. Yeah, tears of joy.
The only problem is whenever I try and say to the AI, you know, phone the missus, the AI can't find her because it's spelled differently. So that's the thing. So yes, I was almost not streaming tonight. It's been a hell of a week. We're in the middle of the black months, and I'm right in the middle of like all assessments just now. But we're getting there slowly. I managed to get everything done that I needed done, and I thought, you know what? Like I said, I wanted to talk about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 in an upcoming video. That's the other thing. I've scripted loads of videos, by the way, and I have loads of kind of video ideas, not just for getting the next half-wits out, but also a YindyPlayZ kind of end of the year roundup. I've also got a bunch of footage sitting there for Yindy Paints as well. For, you see, the Tuesday crew, we've changed games yet again. We're playing Judge Dredd in the world of 2000 AD. It's actually a really, really good game. Good luck finding it though, because even though it got kickstarted in 2028, it's now out of publication. It ran for 2 years. Really weirdly well supported for those 2 years. That's just gone. So I think you might be able to find like stock of like the core rulebook and stuff, but good luck trying to find any of the other source books for it. So I've been going through very much of a Judge Dredd kick just now. So much so that I painted up my Warlord Games Judge Dredd minis. So, and I decided to film it. So that might be an inaugural, like, properly edited video for Yindy Paint. So look out for that. I'm also planning on playing through Dread vs. Death as a kind of retro sort of review for YindyPlayZ as well as the end of year roundup and stuff like that. I say all this, I've got all this footage, they're all on the editing desk. I just need time and energy to get around to editing it. So hopefully next week is the last week of actual proper work. And then we're into the Christmas period, and hopefully I have a few days, and if I'm not too knackered, I might be able to get stuff out over the holidays. He says, once again, optimistically. So, Jesus Christ, this loading screen is going on a while, by the way. There we go. Oh god, I've just seen my carpet. It's just orange now with like the cheese stick dust from Milo. I hope you're going to hoover that up. By the way, if you have a small Jack Russell Chihuahua, you don't need a Roomba, right? Whenever Milo's staying with the missus for any extended period of time, I kind of feel the floor sort of build up and need a hoover. Whereas usually, right, long time no see, it's been a while since you played Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, you can hold B to see the... Oh, that's a nice little feature, I have to say. Glad it kind of gives us that. Reset tutorial. I don't think I need to reset the tutorial. I think I remember...
At Corinne Walls 5887. I'll cheer you on XX.
Yeah.
At Riley Sadlex. Nope, absolute hover of a dog.
I know. So, Max is happy. He's enjoying his Christmas present. The thing is, Max eats his, like, all of it in one sitting, whereas Milo, he'll eat half of it and then spend the rest of the day hiding at places. Like, the amount of times, you know, we go to draw the curtains and about 4 dental sticks kind of fall out. So, that's kind of his thing. So, where we are in the story of the game, that was the other thing about Kingdom Come 1. So, it kind of built up to the end of the story. It kind of gets to the point where it's like you're moving on to the next map, then the game just ends. And then Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 picks up exactly where Kingdom Come 1 stopped. So, it kind of feels like an expansion pack sequel in a weird way. But, you can't transfer your character. You know, Henry gets basically knocked on the head and loses half his skills. And the game tries to give you them back by having you do various speech checks or reminisce with characters from the last game to try and reset your character, which I suppose is interesting, but by the same token, The Witcher just let you take your save from The Witcher 1 right the way through to The Witcher 3, and there were benefits for doing that, so I'm kind of a bit like, alright. So, he doesn't feel like my Henry yet, let's put it that way. So, our friend Hans K-Pod, he's been kind of taken out of action at the minute, so I think I did the alchemy tutorial.
Well done. I got rid of that corpse for you.
Well, wait to start the stream.
Bless you, Henry.
Walk up to an old woman,
Thank
I got
you
rid of the
kindly.
corpse for you.
I'll sleep easier now, and when Ignatius the Gravedigger comes by, I'll get him to take care of the rest.
There we go, so some good reputation there.
Jesus and the Virgin Mary.
So, Kingdom Come was always really good for...
We did what we could for Hans.
Yeah.
The rest is in God's hands. Now go and rest.
Okay,
A bit of sleep will do you good.
so I have to go sleep now. If you're interested at all in kind of medieval stuff, you know, this game very much, it's quite educational. But you definitely have to get into the right mindset. You can't do the whole Skyrim thing where you just sit on a bench for like 3 weeks. You know, you can only rest for up to 12 hours at a time. You have to eat. If you overeat, you become sluggish and get debuffs, but if you undereat, then that's a thing as well.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
Oh yeah, the whole inciting incident in the first game was
Everything I take now.
you thought you were the Black Fist's
and I
son.
plan to take everything.
He makes a special sword for the local lord. It gets stolen. Weirdly, the local lord doesn't seem to care. He's got enough swords,
I
but
promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger God fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
you spend the whole game chasing after the big bastard who stole your dad's sword. And we still haven't got it back yet.
Where's
So-
my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I do like Henry as a character. He is delightfully flawed. He is...
At Riley Sadlex. The dog eating ASMR
Wake
in the
up,
background,
Henry.
tears of
It's
joy.
past
I know,
sunrise.
I know. He's a happy wee dog, having his cheese stick. And like I said, I've got another wee one down there.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
I did get it off with the Miller's daughter in the last game, but the problem is the female NPCs all look the same, so I've no idea if this is her.
Oi. Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night.
Oh, Hans. He's alive. How is he?
How's the audio,
Have no
Riley? Is that
fear.
better?
He's alive,
Love that you
all
can
right.
hear it.
Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah. That sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
At Riley Sadlex. Yeah, it's good.
Cool. Awesome. I love if she's actually the old woman and Henry's just high. So he gets it off with her thinking, yeah, we're about to score here.
Definitely better than yesterday.
I
Thanks.
do love stories
That's
of
good.
games that,
Ma will be glad.
you know, fuck
But
with
I heard
players.
you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I think one of the more
Dreamt of
famous
Istvan
ones.
Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand.
Yeah,
What
this is
strikes you as the
background
most
for the
important
past
part
game.
of your dream?
Yeah, in The Witcher 3, I think, if you pirated that game, all the sex scenes get replaced with, instead of like the attractive character models, but with the old lady hags. And I just think that's amazing. It almost makes me want to play the pirated version just to see the alternative cutscenes. So, what strikes you as the most important part of your dream? My father's sword. Jesus Christ, will you not shut up about your father's sword? Ivan Toss, my father. Well, he's not really your father, he's your adopted father. So, spoiler alert for the last game. I'm going to go with the top
I
one.
just told you. Toth.
You know his name, so he's no stranger to you. That could mean you'll meet him again. Or on the other hand, it's a deception and he wants to ensnare you in a trap. One way or another, you should
At
watch
Riley
out for
Sadlex.
yourself.
Tears of joy.
Thank you, I will think about it. Look here.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along. And we must
You
save
know who
Ma
Henry
from the
reminds
clutches
me
of his
of?
lordship.
Right. I say, who you, like, he reminds me of your mate down the pub, right? Or the guy you sometimes go on nights out with, who's a good laugh to have around, but it's ultimately a bit dim, and about halfway through the night, disappears from your group, and you're like, where's Henry gone? And then the next day on social media, you just find loads of pictures of him absolutely paralytic up lampposts and, you know, fighting with cops and, you know, getting into all kinds of weird adventures that eventually you have to rescue him from at 4 in the morning. I've had a few friends like that. In fact, I think I've been that friend a couple of times. So, Henry just is the epitome of that for me. And I think that's why I like him. Oh, poor portion. That's new. Oh, right, okay. So again, this game has a whole thing about realism. So I love the fact it's like, yes, you can totally scoop out and take some of the soup with you. What are you going to use? Your hands? I love the thought of just Henry walking about for the whole game just with boiling soup in his hands. No, presumably we need a flask of some description for this.
Yes. Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too,
So
Henry.
he's your
Told
kind
me
of
what
rich
happened
mate.
here yesterday. That's the third time
He's
you've
fallen on
saved
hard
my
times.
life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Yeah, no,
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
did you... Brutal cutthroats?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But
What
the
would they
thing I
rob?
want
Oh
to
no,
know
they
is,
stole 2 chickens.
how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
I think I got through
Whatever.
that fight by the power of seeds
Anyway,
coming.
With a
And
bit of
getting some
luck,
lucky hits.
I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna Juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
Ah, it's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as
Ah,
I recall,
that was actually one of the best
you already
quests of
got
the
a
original
pony
game.
from Uncle
You
Hank
go on
as
a
a reward for
debaucherous
saving me.
drunken night out
Your
with a
pebbles.
priest,
So I'll save myself a few
and then you
drops.
wake up in the
Ah,
abbey
but
with
you
him the
never
next
gave me
day,
anything
have
for
to give a
Talbot.
sermon because he's
For
too
Talbot?
hungover.
What was that about then?
See, I like quests like that. And one of my all-time favorite moments in gaming, and it's actually the reason I fell in love with the Witcher games, the first Witcher game, not because of like the epic story or and yes, I like Geralt as a character in the kind of dark, gritty fantasy, and that's all great. But actually, in the first Witcher game, there's a kind of random side quest with Dandelion and Zoltan, where they're just having a flat party. And invited a few people round, and you get to bring a date. Now, your choices are Triss Merigold, of course, the Shani, who is like the other kind of love interest, who's in the books and has like cameos in the game, and but she's one of the ones that if you take your save all the way through, you get kind of like an Easter egg of hinting at your relationship with her in Witcher 3, but you can only get that if you romance her in Witcher 1. Or the option that I chose was you can convince the madam at the local brothel to come to the party with you, and it makes the other two jealous. So in my playthrough of The Witcher 1, I show up with the madame from the brothel, piss these two off, get into kind of like a domestic, and then the scene ends with Dandelion, Zoltan, and Geralt all sitting outside on the street at like presumably 4 a.m. after this party's completely just gone downhill, and it basically dissolves it into just women. Am I right? What do you want to do? You want to go to the brothel? And Zoltan turns around and goes, "Aye, but I have one question for you, Geralt. Do they have dwarven women?" "Yes, Zoltan. Yes, they do." And it's fade to black, and it is the most beautiful moment, and it's just like total slice of life, and it's like I've had conversations like that. Now, Max has left a small little piece of his stick left, and now I have two dogs wanting both of it. You had yours, Milo. This is Max's. Go on. There you go. If you want to come up, you can come up. Right. I love how I'm explaining all this and just like Henry just kind of zones out.
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Tarnberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside
I
it
was
was.
aiming for the ball sack.
Well, that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it.
But Riley
saved
Sadlex.
my arm.
Hey Milo dog face.
Well, now, you two have
Yeah,
been
he's
through
hoovering
a
up all the
thing or
crumbs.
two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
Yeah, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Geleoth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bajanin, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course.
All right.
And
Okay.
thanks for everything
Oh,
you've done,
okay.
Bajanin.
Yeah, I parted.
I
with
have
him.
something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see.
Yeah, one thing
It's not
that
all
the
that
Kingdom
hard to
Come
brew.
games
With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
do, which
Thanks,
feels
Pavlov.
really outdated.
This'll
You
come
need
in
a
handy.
special item
doubt.
in order to save.
But we'd better
It's a
get going
save
now.
potion.
Hans is right. We're very glad
There is
we met
auto
you,
saves in the
and
game.
we're obliged
I
to
think
you for your
anytime that
help
you
and
sleep,
hospitality.
but
God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you
I
should
suppose
ever
it's to
find
stop
yourself in
saves
need,
coming.
The doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskowitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded.
Emmerich won't be happy.
Then he shouldn't sell so dear. He charges nearly twice as much as we do, so it's no wonder folks buy from us.
So
But
presumably I talk
understand.
to Hans.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
Yeah, to go back from my... Yeah, we need to get the dog.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Would Milo save me in a fight? Not if the mugger had treats. Then he would just lick him.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him.
He has my sword.
I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though. So you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
Exactly where were you hiding that?
Where'd you get it?
I found it in the dung pile. Must have belonged to the fellow I brawled with that night we got here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
And we're off. The two dogs that play wrestling, I'm like, as long as you don't yank on any of the cables, you're fine. If a light suddenly crashes, you know what's happened. So yeah, one of the reasons why I started a bit way in, as good as the intro section is, it's very railroady and very kind of story heavy. So I'm trying to get to the actual open world part. Honestly, Kingdom Come 1, once I did finally get, I hated the lockpicking system in that game. The combat system, as someone who used to do HEMA as a hobby, HEMA being European, historical European martial arts. So in other words, I learned to fight with a longsword. And, my mates up in Dundee is like one of the bigger clubs in Scotland that do the sword fighting and organise securities and stuff. You know, the points of guard, up, left, right, down, boom. It's all very accurate to that. And you know what, it's a pain in the arse in real life to learn, and it was a pain in the arse Kingdom Comes 1. I did notice that the two bottom guards, you would block either left or right in the first one. They've kind of made down, like, one single section, which makes combat a little bit easier in the second game. Oh, is that my dog?
At Armon9175. It's difficult to hear you.
Oh, right, okay. Cheers for that. I'll just pop the music down a little bit. Did it? There we go. I'm in a loading screen now. Hopefully that sorts it. So maybe even up the mic in Discord. Not Discord, in OBS. Nah, the mic's alright. Okay, I'm in a loading screen now. I have two dogs now wrestling below me, so you may hear a couple of dogs growling. Right, boys, behave. So yes, we're not frozen, we are actually loading. It's... So yes, HEMA was good fun, but at the end of the week, being twatted by a longsword does tend to take the wind out of you.
Hope they've got a good physician at this castle. At least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine. And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed. And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
I think I skipped half the cutscene there. I didn't mean to. Presumably we got up to all kinds of tomfoolery.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
Milo's barking in the background.
At Saiv Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelig. Hey Brooder.
Hello, how you doing? This is presumably where we get turned away at the gates for not wearing the right pantaloons. Is he making a racket? You tell him, Max. Your father was a hamster and your mother smelled of elderberry. No, it's your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberry.
You fucking cunts!
At Saiv Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelig. KCD2 Wow.
I am Sir Hans Capon
This is just really making me want to watch Monty Python.
of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Your mother is a fast reproducing rodent and your father is a drunk.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you! What's all this about?
At Saiv Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelig. Is this hardcore mode, bro?
Oh, hell no, we're not doing hardcore mode. I'm not that fucking brave.
Nevertheless,
Maybe for a future playthrough I might try it.
in excrement as
Like I was saying, in the first game I tried to do a speaky sort of charisma based character. And I spent the entire game preparing for the Randall fight, thinking, oh god, this is going to be really like tough as nails. I'm not a combat character. Fucking hell. Finally got to the fight. Managed to poke him in the eye once, and he went down. And I'm like, well, that was a bit of a dab squib. So, it's like, is that it? Poking him. Come on, get back up.
And even confirm your story.
At Saiv Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelig. Yay, hardcore mode is so torturous, haha lol.
You know, maybe it will be a drunk stream at some point. You know, a stream where I want to hurt myself.
That I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I know that voice actor from somewhere.
Getting in, whether you like it or not. It's your shitty hands
I almost want to say from Legacy of Kain, but no, Tony J's dead, so it won't be him.
No, wait.
Possibly Mobius's voice actor?
Wait 1 moment.
I did get the comic, the
What?
Soul Reaver
The fuck?
prequel comic as a PDF. That's going an interesting way in terms of the story. It introduces Raziel's sister and when he was a human,
So now what?
and it's the whole thing. I mean, I'm waiting for
There's only
my physical copy to arrive to like properly try and get into it.
At Saiv Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelig.
Hello, boys.
Yeah, bro. To play it safe, it's best not to play hardcore mode when streaming.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah. I mean, I'm not the best at the best of times. Never mind the fact I've got like 6 lights beaming in my face, and yeah, see, whenever I'm playing a horror game, and I'm
At
like
Saiv Expandu
creeping down the corridor going, I
XCVB
can't see
52
shit.
Merkelig. Because if you are a beginner, it might be a bit difficult.
No, I did manage to get through the first game, and like I said, I think once the combat clicked for me and I kind of got properly into it, I get the feeling they've kind of simplified the combat down for the second game, so I'm okay with that. It was the lock-picking game in the first one that really kind of did me in. I mean, I think I tried to play the first one 2 or 3 times, got to that bit where you had to like get the hammer right in the tutorial section, and just went, fuck this, I hate the lock-picking.
Take me for a wrench!
Someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so...
Now I just have good Charlotte, lifestyles as rich
At
as the famous
Saiv
in my head.
Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelig. Bro, your dogos look so cute.
I know. This is my one, Milo. Mischievous Milo. Yes, you. This is my sister's dog, Max. So he's currently... I'm currently babysitting him at the moment. So they've just had their cheese sticks. So they're all happy. Little attention towards the pair of them. Yay. As long as you don't start wrestling on top of me. Smack in the face. Yeah, Milo has a habit of tail whipping Max. Come on, self dude. Find a position and just get into it.
At Saiv Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelig. Oh, so you have 2 doggos at home.
Well, normally it's just Milo, the little black one. This one's just on loan to me.
Oh, really?
But he's going home tomorrow.
I'd rather hear
The mother's
some kind
picking
of
him up.
plan how to get out of this shit, huh?
He got to Pets at Home today, so he got his Christmas. Right, first we have to wash and change. Yes, I think that would probably be wise.
At Saiv Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelig. Do you play on Xbox or PC, bro?
Generally, I've got everything. In all honesty, I've got the Xbox, I've got the PS5, I've got the Steam Deck, I've got the Switch 2, and I've got the PC. As for what we are playing tonight, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is currently on the PC for no other reason that it was on sale on the PC, and I can sort of play it on the Steam Deck. It's not the smoothest experience in the world. I was maybe going to pick it up on the PS5 for like a smoother experience, but yeah, my PC's good enough, and it sort of works on the Steam Deck. Maybe when I'm home for Christmas, if I end up playing it there. First we need to wash and change.
First thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
See, if I was playing my Kingdom Come 1 version of Henry, I like had maxed out sneak. I think I spent like a genuine like 2-3 days real time just basically wandering up and down the main town, unlocking everyone's doors just to get that fucking lock picking up. And then once I got that, I just sneaked into the armor and just took the best gear and walked out again. And then think, yep, that's me, I'm done. Rat Eye, yeah, that was the main say. Need to earn some corn, go back ready. Yeah.
So we'll earn something.
You two behave.
And we're gonna need every groschen we
At
can
Saiv Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelig. Oh, but you don't mean to be arrogant, right bro? To your audience, you know I wish I could have a PS5 or 5090 RTX tears of joy.
Again, like, I'm a single. Well, when I say I'm single, I'm not single. The missus is still watching. She'll kick my ass. No. I live alone. I don't have any kids. All I've got is a small dog. So yeah. But yes, this is like. This and Warhammer are my main hobbies, but yeah, I love the joke getting into Warhammer. You have to sell a kidney, but they don't specify whether it has to be your own. So, but yeah, I've always been a gamer, and
You could shrug that off.
I like being able to see what's on offer, and that's the reason I started streaming, so I could actually say, look. I play the Xbox more for multiplayer games, play blockbusters, sort of like big single-player games on the PS5, Steam Deck's for on the go, PC's for editing mostly, and the Switch is the Switch.
And Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
You're not to blame for the deaths.
It's not your fault they died.
At Saiv Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelig. Henry of Garzlitz.
Oh yeah. I do like Henry as a character. He has grown on me. What is it? What is it, Milo?
Best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Rat.
At Riley Sadlex. Da boys are arguing dog-faced tears of joy.
I know. The first time Milo met Max, Max fit in the size. I mean, look at him now. Right? That's how big he is, right? He used to fit in the palm of my hand. And when Milo met him for the first time, Milo was probably like, thought he was going to take his head off.
What is this?
Next time Milo met Max, he'd actually grown, not to his full size, but about half his full size. And Milo was like, fucking hell, what happened to you? And then
at Saiv Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelig. I remember how funny it was when I played KCD1 with a simple PC, namely 3090 RTX haha.
Yeah, I think mine just about ran it as well.
What is it? What's that woman from the pond? Or the one you
it does play on the Steam Deck, but it is definitely potato vision. Which again is fine if you're just watching the gameplay.
What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
La kiss the girl. Wow wow. Sorry, I missed the context for that.
A full pitcher of wine, please.
Oh, bit popping.
My word, that's a pitcher and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
At Saiv Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelig. But that's over now, my PC is better.
I am in the process of saving up for a new PC. I think I got my current rig 2019, I want to say. Oh, right, okay. Sorry to interrupt. Let's be terribly polite.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much. Hey, youngster.
I can almost tell you exactly when I got it, because I got a free copy of Anthem that had just come out at the time. Not that anyone remembers Anthem. Oh, give me 2 seconds. I have a small dog ringing his bell, and by bell I mean pawing at his water bottle or his water bowl. Sorry. So I think they're needing a drink. 2 secs. I swear, service in this place is terrible. There we go. Alright. Okay,
Parental Vetch 9JD3XF7JF0. Cheapviewers streamview.com.
Hey, Steam.
Remove the space.
There we go.
At D6SKMBKW.
There's the spam bots. Take a drink.
At Riley Sadlex. Demanding doggos. At Saiv
I know,
Expandu
right?
XCVB52 Merkelig. Hardcore mod with all the perks in KCD is highly not recommended while live stream, according to me.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think that would probably tip my PC over the edge. Right, am I meant to talk to you? No, there is a quest marker. Am I meant to talk to you?
Didn't you hear? Go and wash, or I'll pass out.
Oh right. Oh right. Okay. I've had interactions like that. Right, let's go wash. Just casually bathe. Right. Talk to the woman. There we go.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember.
From the bushes outside your
Are you the
house.
boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
Pizza. No.
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we, as it happens.
Oh yeah! Weren't they like washing
At
themselves?
Saiv Expandu XCVB52 Merkelig. Have you ever played the Skyrim series, bro?
Oh hell yeah, yeah. No, big fan of Morrowind. Morrowind's by far my favourite.
I saw you with my own eyes.
Played Oblivion to death.
Bandits grabbed you.
Of course, I've played Skyrim. God knows how many times.
Shut up! For God's sake!
Oh, right.
Someone will hear you. I wasn't
Clearly
at
hit
the
a nerve
pub,
there.
and that's that. And don't mention it again, to me or anyone else. Got that?
But yeah, no, massive Elder Scrolls fan. I don't know why they've even bothered announcing 6. What has it been, like 7-8 years at this point since the announcement trailer?
Here's your wine.
To be fair, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 definitely scratched the itch of that I had for like Oblivion and stuff like that. That was my problem with the Oblivion remaster. I've played Oblivion to death back in the day. Great for folk who haven't and you've got a modern version, but you know, Morrowind could do with a remake, like a proper modern remake. And the thing that I really liked about Morrowind is it had the old school sensibility. You couldn't do everything on the first playthrough. And it was a big ass fucking game. And it had... I think I said in like one of the other streams that Kingdom Come 1 came the closest to actually replicating the
At
fast
Saiv
travel
Expandu
thing.
XCVB52 Merkelig. Will KCD3 also be made? What do you think?
Well, I haven't played through 2, but from what I understand, they sort of wrap up Henry's story. So they might do. It might not be Kingdom Come Deliverance. It might be Kingdom Come Revenging or something like that. I think so. They might continue the Kingdom Come part, but maybe not Henry's story. If that makes sense. Depends. Depends where they leave the story because. Like I said, I kind of feel like the first one just abruptly kind of like stopped halfway through like the main arc, and obviously the second one picks up from that. So, are you ready? Yeah, sure. Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
Wait, what?
Alright. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take him into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there.
That's quite
leads
an
to the
impressive
pantry.
talent.
That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks so they don't touch the damp floor and go mouldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly.
So this is the exciting medieval work simulator that we were all came for. Moving sacks of flour. Alright, we'll do it.
Alright, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work.
At Saiv Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelig. Alchemy learning mission after this.
Right, and I thought I'd done the alchemy one back when you had to make the not the swallow potion, that's from Witcher. The healing potion for K-Pod, your mate. Where are you from? Scarlet Ratai. Keeps going on about being from Scarlet.
I ain't been further than Nebac.
At Saiv Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelig. Is it possible that KCD3 will not have Henry?
I think so. I think from what I understand, like I said, I haven't got to the end of this game, obviously, but I think that's maybe the only way they can take it, because from what I've seen now, I'm one of these freaks, right? Who I don't mind spoilers, and in fact, I actually like knowing how things end, just because I like watching things unfold. From what I can kind of understand, Henry resolves his kind of like personal story, and it's a case of he gets to the end of his arc, and then it's like how you played him. He's left with the man he became through your playthrough, sort of thing. So, as long as they don't do like what they did with Will Smith and Men in Black and reset him to a blank slate at the beginning of KDB 3, because otherwise what was the point of his whole journey then? So I think you'd probably be better off doing Kingdom Come something else with a completely different character and taking off and having Henry as a background character, or a bit like the Yakuza games, like handing off to Ichiban.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Aye, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Semine is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Troskovitz bailiff.
Who named their kid Thrush?
It's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Yeah, but the latter sounds more fun.
Will Lord von Burgos be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Semine is his vassal.
Leashed.
Who is this Semine?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Semine. The fort and village belong to him. Old Jan Semine is the head of the family, and his son's called Olga. And it's him who's getting hitched. They used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Alrighty.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Semine, of course.
Sounds like we're crashing a wedding.
Old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to
At Saiv Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelig. Your long white hair is a strong characteristic for your channel rolling on the floor laughing.
I know, and don't get me wrong, the long white hair will return. That's my full D&D persona. If you want to see more of that in action, go see the D&D channel, 4 Halfwits in the DM. The white hair will return. I'm a lecturer in my day job, and we're currently in the assessment phase, so I grow the beard back for that. So the white hair doesn't work with the beard. So yeah. That's why I'm rocking a slightly different look. But the white hair will be back. Don't worry. It's been part of my identity for a long, long time.
Seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of guests having a ale over there.
I was doing the modern day Witcher
At
Geralt look
Saiv
before it was cool.
Expandu XCVB52 Merkelig. Sorry bro, I think your hair is unique. I didn't mean to offend.
No, absolutely not. It's alright, dude. Fuck it. I do it online. You're fine. Right, anyway. So there we go. Never break kayfabe, just broke kayfabe. Right. Yeah, like I said, I grow the beard that goes with the bald head for like students and stuff. It's fine. There comes a point in any man's life where you just, you have to just get out of denial and just go, nah, we're going with the full Chrome Dome. Fuck it. But for performance and for characters and stuff, the white hair was always a thing. So
At Riley Sadlex. My eyes tears of joy.
Yeah, right.
At Saiv Expandu XCVB52 Merkelig. I wish I could grow my hair out so it could be like yours and have white hair. It would be like being Geralt in Witcher 3 Tears of Joy.
I'll give you my supplier. I'm currently waiting for my fresh batch of silver hair to come back into stock. So that's partly the reason why I do have a short white wig there. The long white one is it still works for streams, but it looks a little bit past its best out in kind of everyday life. So I'm waiting for Webster wigs to get their pale grey silver hair back in stock. This one I've got just now. I finally upgraded to human hair, so this is I work as a TV and film makeup artist, by the way, for at the college that I work for. So I work with wigs all the time and stuff. So that's where this comes from. So properly upgraded. This was kind of more natural, my hair color. So
where do you want the sacks moved to?
And when I'm going out and about and I'm doing kind of let's say more professional work, where I need to be taken seriously, the natural color works a little bit better than the Geralt white.
At Saiv Expandu XCVB52 Merkelig. Bro, that's a wig, right?
Yeah.
Or actually, you are Mr. Bald.
Yes, I am. Although, right, genuinely, last week I think it was, I was in my class, and the beard had just graduated from being stubble to a full actually on beard, and this class hadn't seen me with beard before, and they were quite taken back. Like, whoa!
At Riley Sadlex.
Where'd the beard come from?
Did not miss the wig work. Sadly, I'm a cosplayer.
Yeah.
At Saiv Expandu XCVB52 Merkelig. No offense, bro. It must be funny you wear a wig rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh no, absolutely. I love it when people like say to me, "Oh, I love your hair," and I go, "Thanks, I did it online." And you just see something behind their eyes break for a second. Like, wait, what? So yes, fuck it. We're talking about it. The full reveal, right? Okay, there we go. So this is the whole Walter White that I've kind of got going on with the glasses and that. And I went to said student and I went, so why did you go to the beard? And I went, well, I'm doing the whole Walter White thing. I like to scare the students to do the submissions. She looked at me and she went, who's Walter White? And I went, no, don't do this to me. Don't fucking do this to me. You know who Walter White is. To be fair, she was only fucking 16. And I'm like, oh god. Prestige television from the mid-2010s is now officially old. Fuck's sake. Although I'm putting the wig back on because genuinely my head feels cold now.
At Riley Sadlex. It's been a while. Tears of joy. At Saiv Expandu XCVB52 Merkelig. You look better without that white wig, bro. I better see you as Mr. Bald.
Again, I've got all kinds of different personas for different things. When I'm doing the Dungeons and Dragons, it's part of the character. When I'm doing the streams, like I said, I brought Yindy over from the 4 Halfwits channel. This is more my kind of professional kindness. I do some political work for, and the white wig doesn't kind of gel with that, so I've got this. And the bald is kind of like my lecturing kind of thing. So I like being able to chop and change. It's more of a case of I don't like being locked into one specific look. So variety is the spice of life, put it that way. Although I do like the beard. The only thing is, can't do the white with the beard. I like it for a while because I feel more grounded, but after a while I begin to feel a bit constrained by it. Like I want to get rid of it, and you know, I feel more youthful and you know, again, energy. Tavares, one of my co-hosts that comes on the stream quite a lot, his brother referred to me as having weird theatre kid energy, and I'm like, all right. I suppose that's one way you could describe me. But yeah, when I got the wig, this is me kind of more serious in my winter mode, and when I need to be taken seriously by students.
At Saiv Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelig. Well, bro, I was wrong. I thought it was really your hair. That hair is very real. It suits you.
Good.
2 tears of joy.
Thank you. Like I said, and you know what, the hair does work in terms of being able to be recognised. Because you know, a few times when I've been out and I've done the white hair, people have gone, right, you which one Yindy or whatever, white hair. I know the guy you're on about. So you know, it has helped, believe it or not, open a few doors for me, kind of here and there.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have
At
finally
Saiv
had a wash.
Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelig.
Truth to tell,
I'm sorry, this is my first time seeing your channel and stopping by this exciting live KCD3.
Well, welcome to the Yindy community. So we have Riley, who's often a regular here. We sometimes have Cobalt Kitty. She may show up at some point. She's the girlfriend of the son of Reginald from Four Halfways to the DM, the D&D channel that we've got. So going on. So that's where I DM a game of Dungeons and Dragons with fairly successful Scottish improv comedians, including Billy Kirkwood, Stu Murphy, MC Hammersmith, and Steve. And it's absolute chaos. As well as John Robertson,
At
who's
Riley
our
Sadlex.
special guest.
Run while you still can tears of joy.
Don't you start,
At Riley Sadlex. No JK.
Right, where can I find work here? I love how we just totally abandoned Kingdom Come at this point. Again, Henry, this 1,000-year stare, is...
Is von Berghoff recruiting men at arms?
No, von Berghoff ain't got nothing to
Because
do with
that's
it.
actually how I met John
All
Robertson
their
of the
own
Dark
free will.
Room. Because
They're fed up of all
my
the
friends had
nonsense,
known me
so
for doing the
trying
long
to
white
make
hair
sense
and the
of
kind of like
They don't
metal
adhere to the
Geralt
men
look
like
for a
looking
while.
back. They
And
just see easy
my
earnings.
friend went,
And then the
there's a
old folks
comedian
to
you
do
have
their
to
work
see in
the
Edinburgh.
fields.
Wear your Geralt stuff. I'm like, all right. So I wear my hair and my leathers and stuff like that, and I get taken not to the Dark Room, not to John's most famous show, but to his actual stand-up that he's doing, and I get brought in, and John looks at me, and he's got like the white hair as well, and he's wearing a kind of very similar get-up, and he
At
looks at
Saiv
me.
Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelig. Henry is a good man.
He is. I do like Henry. So yeah. So John looks at me and he just goes, "Wow, if I invited you back to my hotel room for a threesome, I'd be 2 of the participants." And I'm like, that's how I met John Robertson. So lovely guy. Absolutely fucking mental.
Where can I find work around these parts?
First, you've got to carry them sacks
At
for me.
Saiv Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelig.
But otherwise,
He never killed
you can
except for
find work
humanists.
Well,
anywhere. Just need to keep
that's
your
true.
eyes
You,
open and not be
I would be
surprised.
never mind hardcore mode. It would be interesting to do Kingdom Come 1 as a complete pacifist run, because I know there's an achievement for that,
Come to
apart from
mention
killing
it, he's
Randall,
sat
obviously,
just round the
which
corner there, if you
is
want to
like
ask
the
him.
one fight you need to do.
That fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things all right.
Well then, be careful.
Right, okay, I think we've asked about the wedding enough.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
Alright,
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like
Don't
that.
worry, ma'am, I will fondle your sacks with care. Wait, that came out wrong. Alright, you gonna help?
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though.
To be fair, we were creeping on her.
Figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason.
Again, we were
Did
creeping
get
on her.
something out of her though.
What? Don't keep me in
At
suspense.
Saiv Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelig. Did you know that in KCD1, there is an achievement that requires players to not kill from the beginning to the end of the game? At Riley Sadlex. This is the usual human here, by the way, tears of joy. At Riley Sadlex. Humor. Gloria _ Adkins 3. Yow.
Yes.
Gloria _ Adkins 3. Thanks for following. Gloria _ Adkins 3. What up? At
Hello,
Saiv
how y'all
Expandu
doing?
XCVB52 Merkelig. The name of the achievement is Merciful. I
Yeah.
worked really hard just for that strange achievement.
Oh, did you get it? Well
Gloria
done.
_ Adkins 3. How's your day going?
Good, good.
I'll come up with something.
We're all chilling here, and I love that, Riley. You have the designation as the regular
Gloria
human.
_ Adkins 3. Good to hear that. At Riley Sadlex. Wow, live is popping off. Gloria _ Adkins 3. So enjoying Kingdom Come.
I am indeed. I know this is one of the
Gloria
lively cats we've
_
had.
Adkins 3. That's cool.
Yanking my noble pizzle.
I'm serious.
What
Gloria
time for it to go
_
quiet?
Adkins 3. Do you play other games often?
Right, okay, Gloria, I know where this is going. You're not the first art seller to come on, and I know the pattern, I know the script. So we actually do have a nice vibe going on kind of here. So you are dominating the chat a little bit with this. I'm just going to cut straight to the chase. Not interested in art. Thanks ever so much, but you can head off just now. So cheers to that. So there we go. Take a drink. Again, yet another art seller. I've almost been streaming a year. So, there we go. Right, I'll do it by myself.
Alright, I understand. I'll carry them by myself.
Notice how she just went quiet at that.
At Saiv Expandu XCVB52 Merkelig. Let me introduce myself, bro. I'm from Houston.
Oh, nice, nice. We've had quite a few Yanks kind of come on.
God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us.
So we're
Oratoris.
not in sunny Scotland, but very dreary, drizzly, currently in the middle of a fucking storm, Scotland.
Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Alright, I have a whole bunch of stuff there. Where do I fit in?
So, which do I do?
At Saiv Expandu XCVB52 Merkelig. Nice to see you exciting live, bro. At Riley Sadlex. Loudly crying, loudly crying.
Well, the dog has certainly picked up.
I'd rather forget.
You're a bit of everything.
There's someone at the door. Hold on. If I get murdered, right, okay, it was live on stream. That's how excited we get at YindyPlayZ. 2 seconds, let me just check.
In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend.
At Riley Sadlex. My ears.
How? Or giving me a large estate?
You're fine, you're fine.
Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst,
Ah, shit.
I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have
At Saiv Expandu XCVB52 Merkelig.
Barking at ghosts.
Why your dogos?
No idea. No idea. They heard something. One gets set off, the other one starts.
more like a huntsman's work. But let's
There we go.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
Again, I feel like we're missing all kinds of context for Katie. So, all I know is I've got to fondle some woman's sack. So, let's do that. Yeah? You up for that, up for that, Max? And my controller's disconnected, for fuck's sake. Again, you know, you come for the bounce, you stay for the technical glitches. Right, come on. There we go. Right.
At Saiv Expandu XCVB52 Merkelig. Is there any disturbance?
No, I don't think there is.
Half heavy.
Randomly, last week, my new neighbour at the down in the bottom flat randomly showed up at my door and just went, ordered a takeaway, got a piece of cake, don't want the cake, do you want it? And I was like, fucking result. But I was on the phone to the missus at the while, she was like, Who was at your door? Oh, it was my neighbour. She came up and gave me a cake. Sorry, she gave you her cake. I'm like, yeah, bitch. So, it was red velvet. It was awesome. She was like, oh. It's like, don't worry. I'll save a piece for you. Right, okay, I've got to like put it in some pallets, don't I? Yeah, put down the sack. There we go. I love how we're an hour and 15 minutes into the stream, and so far, all we've done is kind of piss off some random wench and move some sacks about. Oh, it is, absolutely. It even came with a cherry, and I was like, oh, she gave me her cherry and everything. And the missus is like, I'm gonna fucking stab you. No, we definitely have one of those relationships where it's just like, we both look at another woman and it's like, yeah, we'd both invite her back. So, if a random woman hits on me, I'm like, that's fine, but I need to involve the missus. Where the fuck did you pop in? How high do you have to be to just materialize out of thin air and argue with a random wagon?
And you're up to no good. We should kick both of you out, just to be on the safe side.
At Riley Sadlex. I only recently had red velvet and for the first time, and I actually liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
At Saivix Bandu XCVB 52 Merkelig. KCD2 is my goatee.
You know what? I do like how a good sequel should build on the original, and I'll be honest, the first game really didn't get off on the best foot with me, but once it did and I got into it, it's probably got its hooks in.
Trying to say? Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out of
I'm gonna have to save his ass again, haven't I?
Only a fool would do that.
Stay silent, calm down.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point
At Saivix Bandu XCVB 52 Merkelig. Bro, is it allowed to spoiler the game story here?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Riley, as long as you don't mind. Like I said, I'm one of these freaks who like spoilers.
And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you?
Wait, what? That took a weird turn.
I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
At Riley Sadlex. That's fine.
Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein.
Now all
At
I've got in my head
Saivix Bandu XCVB 52 Merkelig. Henry of Skibbity Sigma Riz Aura 1000.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm so scared.
Alright, okay, apologize, I'm just gonna cut it out.
That's enough! Cut it out, both of you!
Yeah, be the adult in the room.
Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your...
Yeah, he's like your one drunk posh friend at a bar, where you're like, dude, just walk away.
See that. Come on, then.
You scum!
We're gonna get into a fight, aren't we? A girly slap fight. Alright, here we go. Oh. Come on.
You're no match for us, fucker!
Yeah, so I noticed that in the
At
second
Riley
game.
Sadlex.
versus
Kitty
the
on
first.
roof.
Ow, ow, ow. Okay, alright. Let me get my stamina back, please. Ow. Come on, we'll get stamina back, and... Aha! In the nose. Boom, one down. Ow! Fuck off.
At Saivix Bandu XCVB 52 Merkelig.
Ow!
They still continued yapping, not knowing they were dealing with two main character.
Exactly. Right. Come on. There we go. Haha! Ow! I'm overextending myself, that's the problem. Right, come on, get my stamina back. Ow! Ow! Stop it! Ow! Okay. Never mind. We put up a good show, we took one of them out. And I'm pretty sure we did damage to the other two. I'm putting that down to streaming.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
At Saivix Bandu
Yeah, sure, punch the
XCVB
guard.
52 Merkelig. Just use a sword, bro, haha.
I know exactly.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak... You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship. You've got a nerve.
I think they should bring back pillorying.
If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
At Saivix Bandu XCVB 52 Merkelig. Oh, instead, they are the ones who are punished.
Oh, yeah, because I lost the fight. Oh well, never mind. As long as they don't get branded.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
Oh, for fuck's sake, is my controller gone again? Right. Honestly, a couple of years ago, I bought the really expensive Elite Pro controller, and honestly, it only lasted like a year.
At Saivix Bandu XCVB 52 Merkelig. Did you know that in this type cutscene, there is an Easter egg for Geralt in the Witcher game?
Oh, nice. Look out for that.
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
I feel like they should have their own, like, little sitcom.
Who started quarrelling with the locals in their tavern? You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me? Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you have to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Yeah, I think you're beginning to realise this.
Oh, and our little prince knows all about it, doesn't he? You only left your uncle's a week ago. All you've known up to now is a tavern on Rat-Eye Green.
Now you've gone too far. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Oh, he didn't. He didn't. Stay silent, swear, or make peace. Ooh, if that was me in real life, that would be a swear. But let's try and make peace.
This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast.
Insult me all you want, don't touch the dogs.
I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget We have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting.
At Itzilamillo. Brat R. Capon.
Ah,
Don't
yeah.
really mean that. Calm down.
Capon's grown on me as a character.
That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
Oh, he's really pushing it now.
None of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I'll have to consider what to do next.
They really are like an old married couple that have been together a little bit too long. The next morning.
At Itzilamillo. I like him, but he's a spoiled brat, TBH lol.
Remember that one time we got stuck in the stalls?
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Is that a threat or a promise? Depends on what you're into, I suppose.
Isn't that? What's the Otto?
Hey!
At Itzilamillo. Have you played the first one?
Yeah, I played the first one. Took a few attempts. The first couple of times. Only got as far as the bloody lockpicking minigame and just went, nah, not
At
getting
Saiv
it at all.
Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelig.
What are we gonna do?
Don't you have dinner schedule, bro? Oh, bro, I have to leave. In Houston is 4:25 p.m.
Not a
here.
problem.
I really feel quite hungry.
Not a problem. Lovely to meet you, and you're welcome back on Yindy Street, obviously, at any point. Where I'm here most Thursdays, usually just with the one dog. But, yep, feel free to swing by again. And if you want something to watch 4 halfway through the DM. It's quite funny, and we're up to episode 13. 14 hopefully coming out over the holidays. So, have a good one, bro.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh?
I'm not wearing shoes.
Alright, off you go.
So we're going to have to chase Capon down now. Right, crime and punishment. Yes, yes. Right.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find muck without you. You stuck-up lord of Perchstein.
Come here.
Ever since he mentioned
At Saiv Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelig. I'll come here again, bro, maybe. Bye.
Awesome. No worries, dude. Catch you later. Right. Slowly building the Yindy community. Reputation lost and reputation gained. Right.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
Did you bet against me to get my ass kicked? Is that what happened here?
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Okay. So you're right. Barely.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
That's one way to look at it, I suppose. Tell me more.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Okay.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offense.
With the sword or with the
Compared
girls?
to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
Hey! In the first game, I was a fucking beast. I took down Randall with one poke in the
One
eye.
of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Right,
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He breaks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him...
That's what
he
we did
sometimes
before
helps
TikTok.
people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out.
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Isn't that what the little piggies, though?
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Help me. I need to get some money.
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank you.
Okay, that might let me rent a room.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
Or just get really good at lockpicking again. That also works.
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although, that might not be a sorry sight.
Yeah, hey, bow chicka wow
I'd
wow.
rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin, a monk's robe, or perhaps Brunswick's armour?
Brunswick armour. I'd rather not stand out too much. Yeah, let's go for
I
that.
prefer something a little more ordinary. I'd like to blend in with the locals and not attract attention.
That's a pretty good idea. Tailor Bartoszek would probably throw you out of the shop. But if you can get by with things that are, let's say, slightly worn, then I could help you.
No, okay. I would steal. I absolutely will. Once I get my thieving up, I am going to the most expensive shop in the game, picking the lock, kitting myself out, and walking the fuck out. That's what I did in Kingdom Come 1.
Thanks. These will come in handy.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
I was like medieval Iron Man. Need a horse.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again. Got any other ideas?
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
Damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it would be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though, I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semin.
Who said anything about, like, buying the horse? Help me. What is your name, anyway?
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work. To the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nari groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
Right,
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it.
I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese?
I feel she's
appreciate
taking
your
the piss.
concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
I see.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long.
How did Henry know there was a she?
You're something like a wanderer?
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else.
Apothecary?
So I'm scraping up whatever I can.
Apothecary?
But on the whole, you could say...
Am I being dumb? Is an apothecary something different?
But don't say it too loud. The locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Right, tell me what... Okay, I think we've exhausted this.
It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage.
Go down, Mill, and ask for a job, and that's me for the next 40 years. With a good retirement plan, and everything to boot. Right, those were the days. Right, anyway. What am I looking for? That's to obviously skip time. I don't want to do that. How's my... What's the bloody inventory again? No, I don't have a... Yes. I'm trying to find... I'm trying to open my pantaloons. Oh, there we go. That's how you... No, this is the map, isn't it? Okay. Here we go. Right, what do I have? Oh, I do actually have some clothes. This is good. I don't have to be naked. Perfect. Right. We need a torch at night because they do actually arrest you if you don't have a torch. Okay, there we go. I'm not naked. This helps. Right. Now, okay, so we finally got to the open world. So we need to crash the wedding. And now that song's stuck in my head. Find a way to get to the wedding party. Get to the wedding party with the help of the blacksmith or the miller. Side quest, combat training, go to Tomcat, Mutt, find out what happened to Mutt. Okay. So we've got a few leads and a few kind of ways to go. What have we got here? Journal. Yeah. Can we see this Tomcat guy first? Is that... What's this? What's this purple dude?
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Yeah. I don't find trouble. Trouble finds me.
Have you seen Bailey Thrush?
I have.
He's been
Guard.
growing like a daisy on a dung heap for days on end. And he's all puffed up like a
Right. Doo-ba-doo. Right, we have a potential waypoint marker this way. Okay, looks like we're leaving the town, but okay. So yeah, other RPGs that I really need to try and give a second go that I bounced off. Atomfall, we did play that on stream earlier in the year, and me and Tavares, we wandered about a field for an hour, and yeah, it kind of got a bit boring, so we swapped to Blueprints. And I really want to finish Avowed. Again, I just haven't been sold on the Pillar of a
Atsaev Expandu XCVB52 Merkelig. Hello bro, I'm back.
Hello, how you doing? You've not missed much. I was chatting up a beggar for a bit. She gave me some clothes. It's all fine. Right. I presume I'm heading in the right direction for something. Wow. Okay. All right. That blacksmith is a bit far out of town. Oh, okay. Here's the other. Well, the dog's even further. Jesus. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where the fuck is C? All right. So yeah, we're definitely going to B.
Atsaev Expandu XCVB52 Merkelig. I just prepared my afternoon meal and continued watching while eating haha.
Ah, nice. So yeah, as I was saying, I've tried to play Avowed a few times this year. I played the intersection about like 3 times and got up to like the first bear. That game is nothing but bears and spiders. Again, always wanted to get into the Pillars of Eternity games, but again, I'm hugely dyslexic. Games that read a lot. Again, I love the idea of playing through the first couple of Baldur's Gate games, but and like things like Planescape Torment and stuff. But yeah, I've heard them described as the best book you'll ever play, and I'm just like,
Atsaev Expandu XCVB52 Merkelig. At the start of the game, you can't fast travel yet.
Yeah, I know. Looks like we're walking. That's what I was saying earlier. You were asking about playing the Skyrim games. Yeah, I loved how in the original Morrowind there was a very limited fast travel system. Oh, that's a wild dog. Oh shit! No! It's okay, doggo. I'm not coming after you. Run away. I thought you were my dog. It's fine. Run! Ow! Okay, all right. Don't make me hit the doggo. Mainly because these two will not talk to me if I do that. Ow! No, go away! Ow! How do I break from combat? Run! Stop hitting me! I'm not hitting the doggo. I am not hitting the doggo. Fuck off! Ow! Ow! Go! Right, okay. Let's reload, shall we? Okay. Don't get into fights with random dogs.
Atsaev Expandu XCVB52 Merkelig. Are you a British bro?
Yeah.
I mean, it's obvious from your accent.
Well, yes, I am. But can you work out where in Britain? I'll give you a clue. We're up north. Like, not like the north of England, like properly north. Just outside Glasgow. Right. Have I talked to you?
At Riley Sadlex. Still remember the absolute heartbreak of the Walking Dead dog scene with Clementine.
Oh yeah, that was.
Atsaev Expandu XCVB52 Merkelig. Don't go straight through the forest, bro.
Yeah.
My suggestion is to just go through the road until you get to the quest.
Stick to the path. Yeah, I'm getting that sense. I kind of thought that, okay, we'll be that far. It'll be a little hut outside of town. It'll be no, right, okay. It's like a proper march. So, when I was younger, again, random story while we're on the road. My parents did a lot of charity work when I was younger, and there was this older couple, shall we say, that tried to like be our adopted grandparents. It was a thing. But anyway, they were really into Roman reenactment, and they would dress up as like proper Roman legionnaires, and it was a whole thing. Like they genuinely like made by hand chain metal like shirts and stuff. It had period accurate kind of like Roman legionary gear and stuff like that. And you know what? Everyone's got their hobbies. Absolutely, more power to you, bro. But the thing is, they tried to recruit me, and when I say
Expandu XCVB52 Merkelig. It's dangerous because usually there are wolves and bandits living there.
Apparently they're trying to reintroduce wolves into Scotland, actually. Apparently we have a bit of a uncontrolled deer population, and they're wanting to bring wolves in to try and readdress that. But yes, like I said, the Roman legionaries. So when I say they were trying to recruit me, I don't mean they were trying to, like, get me involved in their hobby and, you know, kind of get me excited and get me to want to... No. They actually volunteered me. They wanted me to dress up in full gear and walk 20, 30 miles to the next town over from where I'm from in full legionary gear. And I was like, no. I mean, each to their own hobby-wise, but not for me. When I was doing the whole HEMA thing, the guys would have this kind of combat camp that they would do in the summer, and they would camp out for a week, and there'd be loads of like HEMA workshops and different weapons and stuff like that you can train with. Now, this is camping in Scotland, where it is very, very, very wet, even during our summer months. Yeah, I learned something about myself on that trip, that my happiness is directly proportional to how many pairs of dry socks I have. I think of this week I lasted 2 days, and then I was like, nope, I'm done. I need to head home. So, me and the missus, we were out.
Saiv Expandu XCVB52 Merkelig. This game is too realistic than just medieval.
Oh yeah, and I do like that. I do like it. As I was saying with the Morrowind game, I like the fact that the fast travel in that game was so limited. Like, you could only like take public transport round the coast. And then later on, when you kind of unlock the Mages Guild, you can like transport to like the major, the major settlements through the Mages Guild. But the thing was, 90% of the map wasn't populated. And this is back in the day where you bought a physical game from, well, Game in the UK, or Electronic Boutique, or I suppose GameStop in America. And it came with a physical pull-out poster map. And I remember as a kid having to actually sit down with the quest log and actually genuinely work out my track around Vardenfeld and hit everything and then get back. And it was like a whole proper thing. And no game has actually properly, if you like, captured that magic for me. The one that came closest was actually KCD 1. And even then, it still had the fast travel, but Henry didn't fast travel. He actually had to walk everywhere. It wasn't just like Skyrim where you just blip across the map and that's it. So, right, I think I need to go talk to B. You're not going to attack me. You're a good boy, yes? Can I pet the dog? I cannot pet the dog. 0 stars. Right, open.
What was that sound?
Oh, wait,
At Saiv Expandu XCVB52 Merkelig.
Sorry, wrong house.
I'm not insulting you, or order you. I'm just suggesting that you should just follow the path and don't cut your way into the forest, because that's also what hardcore mode players do.
Oh yeah, I know. Thing is, I should know better myself. Oh, trust me, you'd have to go a long way to insult me. You're fine. Right. Oh. Okay. Alright, this is a thing. Are we getting involved? Hello? Okay. I love how the guard's just standing there watching them. You gonna do something there, pal?
At Saiv Expandu XCVB52 Merkelig. Arrive at the location and let the fast travel appear so you don't have to cut corners.
Yeah.
Good morning, lad. I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
Oh, I'm still naked. Shit.
My last 2 hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
Oh yeah, isn't there like a blacksmithing mini game in this one that wasn't in the original?
That kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a
Oh, buy me dinner first, surely.
so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Yeah, let's get
Sure
started.
thing.
I'm not walking to
Started
sea.
right away. Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge. Farewell, my friend.
Okay, let's put some clothes on first. That would maybe be helpful. Inventory. Right, Miller hood. Let's see, yeah. There we go. Cool. Right, I am no longer naked. Oh wait, hold on. I think I have a better shirt. Short tunic. There we go. Cool. Right, where is your chest?
Excuse me.
I
Go
bet-
over to the anvil and let's get started.
Okay, and yeah. Okay, start the forge. Presumably bellows.
At Saiv Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelig. KCD2 Henry now can take off his worn out clothes than in KCD1.
Oh, nice.
Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up a bit. Try poking it around for a bit.
That's what she said.
Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above it. Give it a pull. It works the bellows.
At that camp I was talking about, I did actually do a little bit of blacksmithing. I love how when we sat down, the guy went, "Yeah, you're not making a sword. Fuck that. You know, if you're lucky, you'll make an arrowhead."
At Saiv Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelig. Man, do you have a favorite food?
Favorite food, right? I am very much I like spicy things. Very much so. I get a lot of flack from people. I'm a lightweight when it comes to drink. A couple of Malibus, I'm gone. But for me, right, move the blade. Okay, yeah, okay. Move the blade. Can I hit it yet? Can I hit it yet?
Try hitting it a few times.
There we go. So yeah, when it comes to drink, anyone can drink me under the table.
That's a sign of a good strike.
When it comes to spicy food, however,
Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are.
I have
At
no
Riley
idea what I'm doing.
Sadlex. I won't even mention drinks. We know how that was.
That
At
was
Saiv
funny.
Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelig. Oh, so it's spicy stuff, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah. When it comes to spicy stuff, put it this way: both the missus and the sister, I made spicy chicken noodle soup. It literally blew their arses right off. And she's like, "That? How could you eat that?" And I'm sitting there going, "What? If it's not physically hurting me, it's not hot enough."
A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself.
At Saiv Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelig. Do you drink ale or beer? Man.
Spirits for me. I like my rums. I like my spirits. My dad was a big beer drinker. I've tried beer. I've tried lagers. I went to a proper beer testing session with some of my mates, And it was all these artisan beers, and some were like chocolate infused, and some were all kinds of like other things. Every single one of them just tasted like beer to me, not gonna lie.
At Riley Sadlex. Literally, that was the last time I've had any drink because I just can't with the smell now.
Oh, right. See, I need to tell you the story of, like, I was straight edge when I was.
You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time.
I didn't drink at all until I was like age 21.
Get back to the forge and heat it all up again.
My reasons for not drinking, looking back, they were a bit wanky. You know, like I said, my dad drank a lot. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, I went through a bit of a bad breakup, but I'd made friends with this couple who are, you know, still some of my best friends to this day, and they really liked their cocktails. And Yahtzee, actually, from Zero Punctuation, had just opened a bar in Australia called the Mana Bar, where all the
At
cocktails
Saiv
were
Expandu
themed off different games.
XCVB52 Merkelig. The Blacksmith Sun Quest.
Oh, yeah. So, on Facebook, because I was following the Mana Bar on Facebook at the time, and it turned out that he had this cocktail called the Ocarina of Lime, and it was basically just a mojito, and I thought, that looks gorgeous. So I went to my mate's house, and I went, can you make me this? And I went to the guy, Andy, and that was my first mistake. I should have gone to his partner, because she would have made it properly. Andy, however, who's like one of my best mates, he looked at it, and he looked at the ingredients and went, right, white rum? Nope, don't have
At
that.
Saiv Expandu XCVB52 Merkelig. The plot twist is that suddenly Henry turns out to be Sir Radzig's real son rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah, I got that. So Radzig doesn't give two shits about the sword either. Yeah.
Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easy.
Can we choose the rhythm? Can we put on like mindless self-indulgence or something? Some Rammstein in the background?
There you go. You've got it finished.
Yay.
All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done.
So yeah, he looked at the recipe and he went, white rum, don't have that. Kraken black rum. And this Sainsbury's paint stripper that just said white spirit or something like that. It was like something, not actual white spirit. It was like just generic store brand white rum. Sugar, don't have any of that. Brown sugar, that goes in. Lemon and lime, don't have that. Sprite, that'll work. And then in the picture there's this big beautiful mint leaf. And he went, don't have that. Do have dry mint flakes. The result that he gave me looked like pond water with just dry mint flakes
At Riley Sadlex.
floating at the top of it.
Literally, though, I can't believe I actually acted like that. Never again will I get to that point smiling face with tear.
Oh, you were
At
fine,
Saiv
Riley.
Expandu XCVB52 Merkelig. Bro, this game is taking so long. You have to be strong to finish this while doing a stream.
Oh, you
Not
do.
to mention the side quests.
Oh, I know.
Keep in mind, it's all about making sure.
I mean, so far, I think we got into a fist fight, we moved some sacks, we've forged a sword, and I got bit by a wolf. I think that basically sums up the entire stream. So, I did finish the first one, so we did get there.
Or is there something else you want to ask about?
Admittedly, telling random stories from my past, this is probably helping. So anyway, yeah, like I said, this cocktail was basically just 90% like, rum. And it got me, Andy, and our friend Joe, who's a professional wrestler, absolutely blootered after one glass, and we proceeded to watch a movie called One-Eyed Monster, which I'm not entirely sure I didn't hallucinate, where Ron Jeremy's penis gets possessed by an alien, detaches itself, and goes on a murderous rampage. That was the first night I ever got drunk. So, let that be a story for you. Little bit of Yindy lore there. What's this look for? Oh, yeah. That's all I need to know. Fuck it.
That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Yes, where can I learn to lockpick things so I can start stealing and become rich?
Now, what do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes.
At Saiv Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelug. You will finish this game while stream, right dude? Or you will just make part 1 of KCD2 stream game and will not play on the next stream.
Oh, no. Thursday, I always play a new game. So it's kind of like following the Yahtzee tries kind of format. So I try a game I want to talk about. It might be a new game, might be an old game that's come out, might be one I want to revisit. Occasionally, if I get really into a game, and more importantly I have the energy, I might do a random kind of side stream where it's like, I've got to the end of Kingdom Come on
At Saiv Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelug. Bro, why do you rarely stream on your channel? I'm wondering if you're busy with work or what's behind it.
No, I'm busy with work. Like I said, I run the Dungeons and Dragons channel as well, and I'm so desperately trying to get because that was such a big production that we did. Like we had like proper film crew and stuff like that in, and did a whole kind of like live play, and I'm the one doing all the animations and stuff for it. So that's like the main project. The streaming's just a little side thing. I have got loads of actual like edited scripted content that I want to get out. It's just finding the time, because this is a side gig for me. It's just a hobby at the moment. I'm not even monetizing stuff on YouTube, so so I try and keep Thursdays as a game, a day to try out a new game, talk shit, talk about random stories, that sort of thing. The clips are doing quite well on YouTube actually, so I'm hoping I've got one more week of work, then I'm off for the holidays, and I'm hoping to get some actual scripted content out. That would be good if I got that. That's where we are. So, to answer your question, will I play Kingdom Come 2 on stream again? Possibly. I might play the ending, stream the ending of it if I get up there, and I've got a day off and it's not a Thursday, and we might finish it there. Failing that, I think next week, don't know what I'll be playing next week.
At Riley Sadlex.
I'll pick something.
That reminds me, I'm actually gonna be starting to do digital art.
Nice.
At Saiv Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelug. Oh, good job, bro. I hope you are still enthusiastic even though you are tired from your work.
Oh yeah. Well, to be fair, we've been doing it a year. I think I started because I bought all my streaming gear at the end of Black Friday in 2024, so kept it up for a year. And there's the odd Thursday that comes by, and life gets in the way and shit, and you have to give it a miss. I got
At Saiv Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelug.
A little while ago.
Is the stream end over?
Yes. We stream from 9 to 11 at our time, so that's just hit 11 there. So wrapping things up just now. But like I said, I will be back next week. I will be back next Thursday. Haven't picked a game yet. I'll pick something. Failing that, we'll just do some random multiplayer shit. Space Marine or something like that. But yeah, like I said, I'm actually putting together my end of year compilation video of all the games that I played and my thoughts on them and stuff like that. So that's my hope to get out before we roll over
Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelug. Bro, I have subscribed. You play KCDI.
Amazing.
Will
Thank
come
you
here.
so much. And you know what? If you could do me a massive favor and subscribe on Twitch, because literally I've been sitting at 24 for like the
At
past
Riley
3 months.
See ya by Max and Milo too.
I'm like 1 subscriber away from the 25 like for affiliate or whatever. So, but
At
like I
Saiv
said,
Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelug. God bless y'all.
no problem, dude. Hope to see you on the next stream. Have a good one. So, if you did jump on at any point, thank you ever so much. I've been Yindy. This has been Max. Milo's off somewhere. I'll be back next week. Thank you ever so much. Have a good one, guys. Peace out. See you
At
later.
Saiv Expandu
Bye.
XCVB 52 Merkelug. Oh yeah, you live on Twitch.
Yes, I'm on Twitch as well. Right, catch you later, dude. See ya. Bye. Bye.
At Saiv Expandu XCVB 52 Merkelug. Okay bro, I also visited your Twitch.
fate of broken kingdoms guide the hand of man again. Hear now the call unbroken, a voice across the land, where honor meets the sword edge and justice takes its stand.
The crosswinds whisper true. The road of deliverance opens wide, and every step feels new.
Raise the shield, let courage burn. Kings may fall and fates may turn. Through the storm and bleeding sun, the tale of the lowborn has begun. Ride with the oath that binds our days. Ride to the drums of
through trial, through sorrow, lead us to tomorrow.
Dominus, liberano.
Ride the line where truth divides. Face the tyrant, break his pride. Every choice a heavy stone laid upon a path unknown. Yet the will of common men shapes the world again and again.
Raise the shield, let courage burn. Kings may fall and fates may turn. Through the storm and bleeding sun, the tale of the lowborn has begun. Ride with the oath that binds our days. Ride to the drums of YindyPlayZ.
Tenebrarum, the candle's flame will stay. Deliverance comes to those who stand and never look up.